when we talk about this stuff of like getting into observer awareness and then getting access to flow state, it's it can be like, okay, but how, right?
Sure.
And so I just have three really simple things that I make students practice. And we're going to start an improv class in a couple of weeks here. And at least once, if not a few times uh, each quarter here, I have the students play as a band, and we actually just stop randomly, and they say, okay, so what were you thinking, or what was your inner experience?
Hmm.
And we talk about these three things here: don't play, listen to others, and three, think ahead, as like gateways to metacognition. Because what all three of those things do is they take you out of your habitual mental processes, right? If you can imagine, like, mentally, normally we get into kind of a groove, right? And then you're just kind of like following the groove as you go through the tune, and you get to the end. It's like, whew, cool, that was fun and hard, jazzed, yeah. uh, and these three things all take you out of that groove, right? And
So
up towards
I'm
the.
curious. The first two are somewhat intuitive to me. The
Mm-hmm.
third one isn't, because usually when I think about flow, I think about being present in the moment, and I think about not thinking. So,
Yes.
so think ahead is kind of curious to me. What do you mean by that?
So uh, in the actual like experience of presence in
Hmm.
present moment, if we are in any kind of analytical mind, like frontal cortex processing information,
Hmm.
etc., or judgment or whatever, um, then we're actually not really in the moment, right?
Hmm. So
We're
if you're
just
thinking what notes are in an F major 7, I need to
yeah.
play this arpeggio, I need to play this lick, we're probably not going to be in a flow state.
Right, right. And so what thinking ahead does is it actually takes you out of that getting stuck in the stuff that's happening mode, and puts you in a metacognition uh, in the time sense, right? So if you think about maybe kind of four-dimensional reality of time space, and we have a space, and in the present moment you can be here. If you think about what's coming, you open up your awareness to a meta awareness,
Interesting.
right? And then that gives you access to potentially to flow. Because what happens in flow, right, is that you're actually kind of doing and observing at the same time. Normally when people describe the flow state, it's like I was watching myself, run or play or execute this amazing thing, and I didn't. It was like I wasn't even doing it; it was just happening,
Right.
right? So any metacognitive practice or awareness is like a gateway, and if you could just push that gateway a little bit further open, boom, you can enter that state of doing and observing at the same time.